Okay, I think I have less than a minute, so yay or nay?
Yes, it is like the best batch of chili I've had all day.
It is the only batch of chili.
Well, there is that, but no, it's pretty good.
All right.
All right.
Okay, so it's Thursday and we're making vegan chili. I'm gonna try to keep it a little shorter than last time because I think we went way over. So it's all how you start on it, right? So the first thing I have, and I'm gonna show you. There's no fat. I'll show you. Hang on. I'll turn you around and you can see. Okay, so right here I have onions, celery, and mushrooms, and they're sauteing in good old vegetable broth. I get this from this store by my house called Clark Center, and right now I'm chopping up carrots. And I'm gonna put that in there. I have 2 cans of tomatoes, whole tomatoes, and I just kind of smushed them down. So I have here the tomatoes, and I set aside the juice here. I am not done with that yet. I don't know if I'm gonna need a liquid or not. Okay. I have some kidney beans here, and I'll show you. I have black beans in here. I have some tomato paste, and I'll show you when I get ready to do it, all the spices that I put in it. But for now, this is where we're chopping veggies. I'm gonna also put some garlic in it, but I'll show you when I get to it. Okay. Okay, so we're going to put garlic in this thing.
Oh shit, that was the wrong thing.
But we're gonna mince it, and if you have one of these little gadgets, and you know, this is the way to make the garlic go into everything, and you don't get big chunks of garlic, and you don't have to cut it up by yourself. One thing I didn't know is that you're not supposed to peel it. There's no need for that. This little gadget does everything for you. So I'll show you, and then you just squeeze a little bit.
Don't you usually use a thimble with that?
A thimble. Yeah, it's in here already.
Ah, there it is.
Anyways, there's one more. Go ahead. Oh! Stop! Don't move. There.
Hold on. I gotta clean the lens.
Wait. Oh, is it on the lens? Oops. Alright.
Please ignore this garlic mishap.
We'll edit it at the end. It's not a problem.
Yeah, no, we won't. We're both crap with editing software.
And that's it. Just a little bit of garlic. I'll show you. Go back into the pot, and I have celery.
Actually, I have a zoom. Why the hell am I doing that?
Celery, mushrooms, onion, the garlic that we just put in there, and my carrots, and vegetable broth. I think I told you that already, but just in case. So look, like the water is drained, the veggie is vegetable broth is kind of going away. So I'm going to add some more because I want this to be really, really, really consumed and caramelized, and a little bit caramelized. So
what kind of broth are you using?
We're using good low sodium organic vegetable broth, Cadia, but I think
here's the nutrition. Hold up. Here's the nutrition facts. Pause it if you care.
Okay, so no fat, no cholesterol. It's just a bunch of veggie stuff in there to give it flavor. So we'll put that there.
Oh fuck! I zoom in when I mean to zoom out.
Don't cuss.
That's how we.
Alright, and I'll mix it up for some more. And you just now at this point we're just gonna let it do its thing.
Yep. Now we just leave it and
leave it now, and I'll get you guys back when it's time for the next step. Bye. So I added a little bit more vegetable broth, and so it's had a pretty good boil and cooking down. So yeah, I'm not gonna add any more vegetable broth. I'm sorry. And the next step is gonna be the spices, so that they kind of bloom a little bit with the heat, and then the tomato paste and the tomato, and you give it one good boil with the beans and stuff like that. Oh, I definitely need to get some corn, because corn brings everything together perfectly. Okay, so this is about what it looks like at this stage. I haven't added any salt. And I haven't added any spices. It's the same thing I told you before. Just getting happy there together. Okay, here. Everything is working okay there. Smells really good. Oh, nice. It become like this paste. Watch. Yeah, it's all good veggies. And so it's not, like I said, it smells delicious. And now we're gonna throw in our tomato paste. I got some pork chop cooking for the meat eaters over there. Hopefully at some point we'll be able to get rid of that. And I would say I have 1, 2 tablespoons, maybe 3 tablespoons of tomato paste. And now this is some, I've seen people make chili, but I don't really do the recipes. I just kind of do my own thing and hope for the best. So I'm gonna let that cook a little longer. Okay, tend to the pork chops, and then we'll come back. So see that? That's cooked down. It's caramelized more. It's just looking delicious. And at this point, I'm gonna add the tomatoes. There's the 2 cans of tomatoes. Juice the tomatoes first, and let that come back up to a boil. Simmer it for a little bit. Then I'm gonna add beans, vegetable broth, and corn. I think I'm gonna add the juice of one of the cans. Oops, straggler. All right, let's get it boiling really good, and then we'll see. Okay, I'll grab some corn out of the freezer and go from there. I could eat already. Alright, so if you can see, I put tomatoes and some of the tomato juice from one of the cans, and that thing is really going on a really good roaring boil, and it's very thick right now. Okay,
That looks really delicious, Mom. What do you have in there?
we have mushrooms, onion, garlic, celery, just 1 carrot to give it a little sweetness, 2 canned tomatoes, 2 cans of tomatoes. They're
What kind of tomato,
28
Mom?
ounces. These were whole peeled. There's a reason they say you should use the whole peel, because they don't put this certain chemical that if they're chopped, they put a chemical that makes them stay in one piece. But if if you get them whole like this, they're less processed. There's less chemicals in them.
Nutritional information for anybody who gives a crap.
Okay. So now I'm gonna add.
Looks delicious.
We made kidney beans. Okay, this stuff. I didn't have any salt in it, which is fine. So I'm gonna add. I don't know. Okay, so we're making it up as we go along. But last time I made it, I put 2 cans of kidney beans. So I'm gonna put the whole thing. I think that's about 2 cans.
Was this a delicious vegan chili?
Yeah.
Yay, I want some.
Yeah. Okay, so that's good right there. And obviously still needs more beans. So let me get this out of the way. And
Ooh, black beans.
I got black beans over here that my husband so graciously cooked earlier and almost ruined by putting the wrong thing on it before to...
I'm sorry, it really doesn't mean anything in your world, does it?
It does not.
Ugh.
Okay, so I got the black beans and I'm gonna mix it up. Okay.
It all goes together sooner or later.
It's better later than sooner though. Okay, so look at this mass of goodness. It smells so good. And so I'm gonna let it come up to a boil, kind of assess. I think you need some more black beans. What do you think?
Yeah, I could just use some more bean in general. Also, just looking at this through the camera does not give credit for how dark this stuff is getting.
Yeah, right? Okay, so we're putting more black beans. We're not gonna have a lot left of black beans after that. Oh yeah, there you go. Now that's how you do it.
Of course, it looks black through my eyes, but the camera just sees reddish, brownish, blacky.
Okay, and the other thing I'm gonna do, cause see how thick it is, and I still need to put some corn in it. I got some corn here. It's frozen. You know, it's good though. And so we're gonna do that, but first I'm gonna add some veggie broth. Kind of thin it out a little bit, let it come up to a boil, see what it looks like after that.
Okay.
And then add the corn and I'll bring it back towards the end. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so I have a small amount of time on this particular chip. So I'm going to tell you real quick. I put the corn in there and it's getting ready to boil. I add a teeny tiny bit of salt. And the other thing that you're gonna want to do, oh my gosh, okay, hang on, it's put, it's up to you, but the tomatoes can get a little tart. So in order to balance out the flavors, I'm gonna put a little bit of maple syrup. Teeny, I say about a tablespoon. Then I'll taste it and see if that tartness is gone. But what you got here is a pile of delicious goodness. You know, quite honestly, I think I could put a little more corn in it. I might do that. And if my thing allows me, I'll show you the kid's reaction. Bye. Go ahead. What? What's
It's better than the other batch you made.
Yeah.
Sweet.
We did a video of that.
Yeah, we did.
I was sitting here just like today.